Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever.
Okay, back people. Sorry about that. I don't know why the game crashed. And then it didn't want to launch after that, so thought I'd just end the stream and try and clear up the bugs.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Trying to keep up with this guy, it's pretty quick.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
So to lean forward, do that. Okay.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Game really opens up when you got the broom.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
Man, he is super quick.
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
Damn, she's pretty strict.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Oh, so she was watching.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna go and buy a broom now. Not too far to go before I'm level 20. It's probably a good time to go through the in-game settings that I'm using. Quickly have a look at my challenges. I may have unlocked something. Let's have a look now. Nope. Maybe exploration, possibly. No. Oh. That's it. Anyway, let me show you the settings that I'm using. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, but because I'm using NVIDIA DLSS quality, base resolution is 2560 by 1440, then obviously reconstructed to 4K. I'm also using frame generation and low latency mode. Frame rate's uncapped, so we can see exactly what my system can do, and I've added 5+ to field of view. Really wish they showed this in degrees, but they don't. Depth of field's on, but I've disabled motion blur and chromatic aberration. Just a personal choice for me. Due to the flying, I may actually re-enable motion blur because that will help with the sense of speed. In terms of the quality, everything else is at ultra, and I have ray tracing shadows, ambient occlusion, and the ray tracing quality is also ultra as well. So technically the game is completely maxed out. I am using a few mods. I think it's called a Ascendio mod that has an RT boost with it.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
So I've got a lot of extra missions I can do just to learn other spells, which I do plan on doing. First thing I want to do though is go and grab myself a broom. I think I may have enough money to buy my own.
Meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Okay, I've got a lot to do now. But I want to head to Hogsmeade and get myself a broom. Let's see where the broom shop is. Do they sell brooms here? I don't think so. Sporting goods shop that sells variety of brooms. This is the one. So I'm gonna go here. Because trying to get around on foot, it just takes far too long. So having a broom will be awesome, so I can just get around a lot quicker. And I can probably get involved in some races and stuff. Mehmet Asian says, hello bro, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoying some Hogwarts Legacy. I never thought I'd say that, but it's actually a really good game. The only reason I say I didn't see myself enjoying it because I'm not really fond of wizards and magic and stuff like that. I don't really care for it. I've never seen a Harry Potter film. I've never read a book, so it wasn't on the top of my list, but the game is still solid regardless of that. I find myself enjoying just the RPG elements, and it's pretty good. So thought I'd bring you guys along while I'm playing it. Not doing much this Saturday. It's freezing cold in the UK right now, so got not much appetite to go outside, to be honest.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Yeah, probably. So hit the like button on the way in, guys. This helps with the visibility of the stream. Just brings more eyes on the stream. I'll try to read out your comments as best as I can, but one thing I don't like to do is talk over dialogue. So if you hear the character speaking or if there's a discussion going, I generally don't talk over them. I just think it just sounds bad. Grab some of these mushrooms. You never know what you'll need them for. So anyway, pretty much at Hogsmeade now. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back as well. I was playing just a moment ago, but the stream, well, not the stream didn't crash, just the game crashed, and then it didn't want to load again. So I'm not so sure what happened there, but it should be okay this time. Yeah, everything's ultra settings. Just pull the stream back a few seconds, you'll see all the settings that I'm using. No point of owning an RTX 4090 and not using the maximum settings.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
I'm after Broom.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Ben Chandro says, I love this game, wish it didn't crash on me. It crashed on me for the first time just a moment ago, so it seems like they still got some issues there. I'll have a look.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Yeah, I did notice that texture bug. Now we look at the brooms. I've got 2,000. I've got a few things I can sell actually, so let's get rid of them. make
Nice
some
doing
money.
business with you.
You need this. I need that. Don't need this. Don't need this either. I'll keep this because I'm not too sure how good it is yet. Okay, so what brooms he's got. They're not actually that expensive. Wish they showed stats.
That item is of the highest quality.
Well, why is it so cheap then? They're all the same price, so I guess I'll just get the one that looks the best. Let's get this one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds interesting.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Okay, sounds like a mission I'm interested in.
Revelio.
So Ben Chandra says, say something like run out of VRAM sometimes, but most of the time it's just crashes the desktop. Yeah, I mean, what kind of graphics card are you using for it to say you're running out of RAM? Is it really running out of RAM? Or sometimes I've noticed with these Unreal Engine games, I'm assuming this is Unreal Engine, if there's instability on the CPU, sometimes you'll get a VRAM error issue, even though your VRAM's not full. There's a shop I need to buy some potions from while I'm here. Fresh produce. That's not what I want. Have a look around. What is this? This is disclosed. No, that's a plant shop. What is this? There is meant to be a potion shop around here somewhere. Can't see the logo though. This is it, I think. Yeah. It's just a side mission there as well. AA says, will you be showing GTA 6 on this setup? Yep, as soon as the game comes out, I do plan on buying it. That's going to be one of the biggest games of the year, of course. Still no release date yet though. I think we're going to see a trailer this month though, some point. So looking forward to that. Janem says, hey man, sweet performance you got there. Any plans on doing BIOS settings video on your all AMD PC, or did I miss that vid? There isn't really anything to show. I haven't really done anything special with my AMD system, to be honest. So there's not much you can do with the 3D chips, really. So it's not really worth it.
Student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Okay, I don't really want to look around. I just want to buy some stuff. So what have you got for sale?
What can I do for you today?
I just need some potions, invisibility potion, thunder brew recipe, focus potion recipe.
A wise decision.
That's useful.
Thank you.
See if he's got a focus potion already. I need it for a mission. It's money well spent.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
So Ben Sandro says, I have a 4070 Ti and it runs like butter till it crashes. I have a 10700K, but my nephew has a 3600K 4070 Ti and it does the same thing. What's crazy is I have like 70 hours and it just never works now. AA says December the 4th trailer drops for GTA 6 confirmed on Twitter. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Be looking out for that. I may even do a reaction on it. Possibly. It's not really something I usually do, but if I can find the time, why not? Yeah, Ben, I'm not too sure what's going on with that. You may want to try and look around and see if anyone's having a similar issue with you and see if someone's found a workaround. Usually you'll find a lot of people know unofficial fixes, but I haven't encountered that issue in this game, so there isn't really much I can say in a way of trying to cure that problem. So if I learn anything, I'll at you or something. But yeah, that sucks, especially if you've been playing it for so long, just to be dealing with imagine just playing a mission and just be uncertain if it's going to crash or not. That must be really, really awkward. I think I meant to equip my broom. That's already been equipped. Okay. So how do you bring up your broom? What button do you press? I wasn't listening to the tutorial there. Let's see what it says. So you have entered the area that allows flight. Said something about the button 3. I'm not too sure. I don't know.
Revelio.
What is the button for the broom, guys? I wasn't looking at the tutorial. So if anyone knows, just let me know. I don't use controller. I use a mouse and keyboard. I prefer it on this game. The left bumper and B. Yeah, you know what? No, it's annoying. I'm just going to go and look at the key bindings. Let's see. Fly up, just press space bar. No. But how do you actually mount? Alter? No. Let's say jump, walk, move, sprint on foot. This is why you gotta, that says take off the space bar. Not really telling me how to bring out the broom. Select broom, number 3. Oh, you hold down right click and 3, I think. Or you bring up the tool wheel. Let's try that. Then you just press. Okay, so that's how you do it. Pretty easy. So anyway, there's meant to be a mission where I'm meant to go to the Quidditch arena or wherever it is, and then I can start doing these missions where I can actually test out the broom, beat some time trials, and then I can get a faster broom. So I'm going to look into that. What are the best optimized AAA titles for you, like in the last decade? That's an interesting question, actually. I'm trying to think of one of the most seamless experiences I've had from a new game. It didn't cause me any issues. I can only think of the really, really bad ones, funnily enough. Trying to think of the good ones, I can't really think what comes to mind, actually. Okay. Gonna check for that side mission. What is this? That's not the one. It's not the one either. It's a lot of missions I gotta do. God, I should speak to him. Simple work. Nope. Alright, let's just get the assignment out of the way first. I've got too many things stacking up. I don't want to end up having loads of stuff to do. Oh, there's no pathway available for this one. Acquire and use a focus potion. Aha, that shows how bad PC gaming experience is becoming, sadly. To be honest, it isn't great, but it's mainly because the devs just don't put much time into quality control. That seems to be the last thing on their minds. But I'll have a think about it, then I'll get back to your question. Alright, let's go and do the dark art stuff. And Chandro says, I'm 100% Intel guy. And, but it's so hard not to buy the 7800X 3D. Yeah, it is a really, really good CPU. If you're in the market for an AM5 platform, then that's certainly one to consider. And when I have a 7950X 3D, I have a 7900X 3D for my streaming PC, what I'm using now. And of course, my gaming PC that I'm using right now is Intel i9 3900K. I may get the Intel i9 4900KS if they bring it out. If not, I'll just get the next platform when it comes out.
Revelio.
There's so much stuff to do in this. I've already checked this out already. In Hogwarts, there's just so much stuff to do. You just end up getting lost doing side quests. I don't know what's going on with the textures, but they're all loading really, really slowly. As you can see. Minnie says, yo, I just want to say I appreciate your videos. I always come to you whenever a new game comes out. I have a problem. My storage NVMe SSD keeps disappearing after a few shutdowns, and I'd have to clear CMOS thing to get it back. Man, that sucks. You sure you ain't messing around with your BCLK? Is your BCLK at 100? Usually if you try to mess with the BCLK, the base clock, it can make PCI Express devices disappear. Other than that, you may just have a faulty drive. I would suggest RMAing it if you still have warranty.
Over here.
What's going on?
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Yeah, I played Modern Warfare, but I didn't keep it. I refunded it. It just wasn't great.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Vincandro says, man, the 1400K when the application optimizer is more mature will be great. Yeah, they need to really invest in that. That seems to be pretty good. Because you can get even extra performance even at 4K, which is insane. Ezzy1 Gaming says, hi mate, glad to see you live streaming. How are you? Nice to see you, man. I'm good. I'm good. Just enjoying.
How did you find this place?
During the weekend.
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
AMD CPU generally just runs cooler than Intel, though that's a big plus. I wouldn't say that about the AM5 CPUs. They're actually built to run at 90 degrees and still operate fine. There's nothing cool about the 7800X 3D and the 3D chips. They're all pretty warm, to be honest. But some previous AMD CPUs like the 5950X, 5900X, those ran pretty cool, to be fair. But some of the newer ones, I couldn't agree with that statement. They're pretty hot, but they're designed to run hot, so it's not really a problem. Miney says, I've been enjoying Alan Wake 2, best game of the year in my opinion. Now that I think about it, I've played so many games this year. I think the year started for me with Forspoken, and that was okay. Completed that. I beat Remnant 2 was one of the best games I played this year. That was really, really surprising to me. And then there was Lords of the Fallen, which I really enjoyed. I beat that as well. I beat a lot of games already this year.
Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That sounds ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the undercroft.
Need to equip this. What's it called? Confringo. Expelliarmus. I can't even pronounce that. It's an Expelliarmus. What a weird name. Now I've got Confringo. That's the one I just learnt. And this one's to get rid of someone else's wand, and that's the one I've just learnt. Just want to put them in order. There's a few other spells. I forgot I've got extra movesets now, so I'm just trying to equip all of the spells that I don't have equipped. I think that's it. How do you access the other movesets? Oh, you just scroll down.
Both have their uses. But I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
Yeah, this was a lot better than Incendio, whatever it's called.
Well done.
There's one more. Oh, that was it.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'm not ready to tell any of these guys anything, just for their own safety.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
So, Jedi Survivor, has all the potential to be Game of the Year. It's heartbreaking to see how it turns out. Trying to catch up with some of these comments. Cooper says, do you have any idea what the CSRSS.exe service is? And if it controls mouse import? I've been hearing it's super important for raw mouse import and graphics. I've never really looked into that, but if you've heard that's what it controls, then more than likely that's the case. I think there was some chests around here that I needed to open, so I'm gonna quickly check what these are. Unidentified outfit. What else do we have here? I'm gonna put my OSD back on so you guys can see performance. And I'm just gonna save it very quickly. I know my game never really crashes, it's only ever crashed once, but I just like to save after long sessions of dialogue because I don't want to have to do it again. Let's see what other missions I've got available to me. Just want to get all of these side missions out of the way so I can focus on some other stuff. So, what do we have here? We have an assignment by the professor. Professor Sharp wants me to test myself under the influence of both the Maxima and the Endurance potions. He'd also like me to field test a focus potion. I know how to find the potions and recipes at J. Pippin's Potions. My fields guides will now guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. So I've actually got the potions, so I guess if I consume them, that pretty much counts as me completing the missions. So I'll look at my inventory. I guess with potions, maybe you have to do it like this. So this is focus potion, sorry. So let's give that a try.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I like this Confringo spell. Seems dangerous. I'm just gonna track this mission so I actually get it done. Okay, let's have a look, because I know I've taken the potion now. So now acquire a Maxima and Endurance potion and use them simultaneously. I've got an Endurance potion. I don't have a Maxima potion. I don't know how I'm going to get one of those. I should probably go back to that shop and buy that. Just want to get these missions out of the way. Yes, I'm always using the latest drivers. Nikolai the 7th, or
Hello,
Nikolai
Sebastian.
7.
Wait.
What's going
You
on?
there? I can hear you. Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Don't know who this guy thinks he's threatening, but I'm not the one.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Anyway.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Just about to read Nikolai 7's comment. RT kind of lame in this game. Look towards the edge of the screen as you move the camera and you see all the lighting effects are still screen space. Oh well, some fair criticism. They do need to improve that. Anyway, I need to get myself to this shop or to get myself a Maxima potion. Well, we can do that another time. Let's see what else is nearby. Flight tests. Yeah, this one's interesting. Let's follow my field guide. Chris says, hi, what streaming codec are you using and what's your bitrate? I'm using the AV1 codec and I'm using 12.5 megabytes per second as a streaming bitrate. Basil Baron says, have you played Mirror's Edge games? Yep, I've played both Catalyst and I've played the original. I really enjoyed the original. I enjoyed it more than Catalyst actually. Put my on-screen display back up so you guys can see the performance. I keep forgetting to do that. I'll probably have to wait till morning to do this Quidditch thing. The night and day cycles in this game is a bit funky. It just kind of goes too quick sometimes. So as far as stutters go, the game does play pretty smoothly. The Sendio mod that I'm using also helps with the stutters, so maybe that's something. What the hell happened there? Can you not leave this place at night time or something? I wonder if I can fly over. Let's see. Yep. You can't keep me locked in here. Chris says it looks gorgeous. Thank you for the info. Are you using second PC or the same one? I'm using the second PC. You can find the specs in the description box. But yeah, when it comes to streaming, two streaming PCs is better, just so I can for the interaction, so I can speak to you guys and read comments and stuff a lot easier.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Oh, she's pretty aggressive. You sound jealous. I'm gonna try and wind her up.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Let's do it.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Hopefully I'll beat her first time.
This is rather fun. Brilliant.
I'll miss one of those bubbles. Come on, get down, get down.
Did it. Oh, oh!
Doing okay so far.
Made it.
Just a little bit further.
Brilliant.
Hopefully this is good enough. All right,
I've got this.
new best time. I guess I beat her. Wasn't so hard.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Yeah, whatever.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Will says he's been playing this on Nintendo Switch. This looks like a completely different game. I would imagine so. Which tends to, you know, downgrade as much as it can just to give you good performance, but
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
you do get the benefit of portability. So I should go back to Mr. Weeks then. Let's get on the broom. We may as well fly from here. Wonder how fast you can fly when you get the best broom and it's maxed out with all of the add-ons. Ben says the new Switch is supposed to be very good, and I will have DLSS. Chris says, how long is the delay with this quality setting? Are you talking about input lag? It's basically you can't feel it. It's not an issue, it's a non-issue. So I couldn't really quantify it, honestly, because everything's so responsive. And I got here so fast. Okay, let's go and speak to the guy. There's a few frame spikes, as you can see, when you come into Hogsmeade. I don't know if it's like streaming textures loading in or something. Look at the door. You have to wait for the textures to streaming. That's pretty bad. See how long it takes. It took at least 5 seconds. That's not good enough.
Oh, you're back with something to report.
Damn. I need to remember that. I need to
Lumos.
change my moveset.
Mr. Wheats, I was able to set a record on my Broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the Broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm not too sure how long the chat delay is. For me, I guess I see your questions maybe 10 seconds later. I'm not too sure.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
So with YouTube and AV1, it converts it to VP9 after. I'm not too sure why it does that, but yeah, I'm definitely streaming in AV1. Just like ones that are saved seem to play back in VP9. I don't know if that's a YouTube does that after converting it. Jazz Morales says, hi, I see that. Okay, I already read that one. Lucas says, I thought you were about to backhand him there. Nah, just sometimes I fiddle with the buttons. I'm a little bit clumsy sometimes. See what else? I need to pick up a specific potion. While I'm here, I may as well complete that mission. Just gonna have a quick look. Let me save it as well. There was a mission where I needed to drink 2 potions simultaneously. I'm just going to check which mission that was. Drop my OSD. So it was this one. It says acquire Maxima and Endurance potions and use them simultaneously. So there's a potion shop around here somewhere. And I've got to go and buy that one. Yeah. Go and grab that potion.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I'm after a specific potion. Let's see if you've got it. And you need help with your delivery as well. So
What can I do for you today?
2 missions I can do here. Let's see if you have what I'm looking for. It's called Maxima. Pretty sure I already have Endurance potion, but I'll buy another one just in case.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to do his mission now as
I
well.
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Okay, so deliver 3 invisibility potions to Fatima Lawang. Hopefully she's nearby. Guy's got me running around doing errands. As long as it gives me experience, I don't mind. I wonder if you can use your broom from within the town. Nope, didn't think so. We have to use it now. I should try and use these 2 potions at the same time as well. So it's Maxima and Endurus. That's the invisibility one. So it's just these 2. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, so I've done the mission now. Go back to the professor after I complete these deliveries. Thomas Camperbadal says, love your videos, would love you to do more older AAA games. I'm interested in games where 1% is above the max 120Hz of my screen. What older AAA games did you have in mind? Deceased says, is this with or without DLSS? So, for the benefit of all the new people that have joined the stream, and by the way, hit the like button, guys. Just help with the visibility of the stream if you wouldn't mind. Just helps me out a bit. In terms of the settings, so playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, but of course I'm using NVIDIA DLSS at the quality preset, which means the base resolution is 2560 by 1440 upscale to 4K. I'm also using frame generation, NVIDIA low latency, and when it comes to the quality settings, everything is at ultra. I'm also using all the ray tracing options such as reflections, shadows, ambient occlusion, and the overall ray tracing quality is also at ultra. So those are the settings, guys, basically maxed out. Honestly, DLSS looks pretty good on this game. So I've played this game natively. I'd rather the performance if I had to choose. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. Who's using fireworks? There's a wolf down here. May as well fight it while I'm here. I get to try out my new spell. Nice. I beat that thing's ass, man. Okay, let's get back out of here. Some spiders down here. Trying to get to level 20 as soon as I can, so I'm gonna fight all of these things. Too far away. Come on then. Nice. I think that's all of them. Ben Shanjo says, you ever play God of War 2018 on PC? 2018? Yeah, I did. I did play that one. Thomas Camperbadal says, a lot of the games you previously did on the 3090 but haven't done on the 4090 would be done on those older AAA games. What games are you referring to? Because I've done a lot of games on my 4090. So just give me some names and then I can look into if that's true or not.
Always late, that Pippin.
Confringo.
Oh man, almost attacked her.
Lumos. Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Yeah, I really enjoyed God of War 2018. I mean, I beat all of Valkyries as well.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Okay then.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
So she wants me to drink the invisibility potion. Not a problem. What is this? It's an endurance. It's invisibility. See, it works, woman.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Okay.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see if she has any exclusive
What
recipes.
Are we looking for today?
Could always have some Wigan
A
one.
fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen.
So this. Need it.
This will do just fine. Thank you.
Okay, I'm good.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Return to Parry Pippin. Frisk says, does the 1400K run hot? A free fan. Yeah, it does run hot. I mean, all of the 13th, 12th, and 14th gen CPUs do. There's literally no way to get around it, unfortunately. Anyway, let's get back to business. A long commute. Ben Sandro says, you know what kinda sucks? Frame gen won't allow VSync, so what my FPS goes over 60 on my 4K monitor, it tears. Sounds like you've got 4K, you got monitor issues. I would say when you have the chance, upgrade to a 120 Hz or more display. Preferably one with G-Sync, and that will make a world of difference. I mean, I'm playing with my Samsung S9 5B. I can do 144 Hz if I want it to, but it does 120 natively, and it's just amazing. Even when I exceed 120 FPS, I don't see tearing. And the world is pretty big. There was an enemy there. Oh, so you want to fight, do you? Let's do it. Let's go.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I took that thing down. I think I killed it. Yeah, I think I did. Good job I got the broom. This is a very, very long travel. Ben Chandra says it's got FreeSync. It's an LG Ultra Gear, but the FreeSync doesn't seem to help it. Okay. Yeah, that is something they need to get around with FrameGen to be able to use VSync. What about using like MSI Afterburner to limit the frame rate artificially, like with Revo Tuner? Have you tried doing that? Okay. We're pretty much here again. Get off the broom. You're not allowed to fly in Hogsmeade. Gamer within says hello. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to get involved in the chat. I try to read as many comments as I can, but of course I am playing a game, so I do need to focus at times. Okay, I've made your delivery. Now what can you do for me?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. Mind you don't knock my potions. Doubtful you can afford.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
You know what? There's no point of going back and forth. I'll just say she was alright.
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Okay, so I've got an assignment to do with a professor, so I'm going to do that next. I'm now level 20 as well. That means there's some gear that I didn't previously have access to. And now wear. This looks kind of fresh. Kind of a silk waistcoat. Not too sure about the boots, but what the hell. Let's keep this on. I think I've got something else I can wear now as well. What is it? I think I've got some new gloves. Let's have a look. If they're better in stats, they're not. So no point of wearing those. Done a lot of running around, so I'm just going to make a quick save. Ben Chandro says, like you can cap it to 60 in game and frame gen will push it over. Okay. C. Anderson says, not upgrading my C1 until 8K becomes affordable. Gamer Within says, have you followed the rumors that the 5090 will double the performance over the 1490? Oh, I follow the rumors. I always follow the rumors. But I'll believe that when I see it. I would expect maybe a 70% increase over the 1490. Double, I've never seen that happen, so I'm skeptical. Jan Shopista says, sorry Bang, but when can you see 4900 in action, or is this not going to happen? I have no plans on buying a 4900K. It's just not worth the money for me, especially when I can overclock my CPU to perform just like it or even better. However, if Intel released a 4900KS, I could be tempted. It all depends what I plan on doing, so we'll see. But it's not gonna change my performance in any great way. There are some AI kind of optimized games, like with profiles, that can get a boost, but there are only 2 games so far, so again, it's not really much of a selling point. So I'll keep an eye on things, and I'll obviously keep you guys posted if I make any changes. I'm going to do that professor's assignment now, so this is the one I want to be tracking. Got a lot of side missions I can do, so can't use my broom in here. Sanderson says 4090 has 0 issues running 8K. I wouldn't. Well, unless you consider sub 60 FPS and not an issue, then yeah, I agree. But it can run 8K. I mean, it doesn't have any VRAM issues, that's for sure. But there are a lot of games that 30 FPS it can do, but it's who wants a game at 30 FPS if they can help it. Ryan Spencer says, I can see the rest of the 50 series being twice as fast as the 40 series, but don't think the 5090 will be twice as fast as the 4090. See, that's something I can get behind. That sounds pretty plausible, but again, we all have to wait and see. I don't think they're going to be going with the MCM architecture design, the kind of same thing that AMD did with the kind of multi-chip chiplet design under the hood. I think they're still going to do one mono chip or mono can't even pronounce the word. Basically a single chip architecture. That's what they're going to do with the 50 series, and after that they're probably going to go with doing the chiplet design. They've already got their patent. Apparently they're already working on it, so be interesting to see when they do it. Okay, trying to find a good place to land. This will do. So yeah, the word I was after was monolithic. Don't know why I couldn't get that out. Gamer Within says, I think the 690 is where they're going to get a great generational leap. Honestly, Blackwell's meant to be pretty fast, so could be sooner than you think. I'll definitely be getting my 5090 on day one, providing the price isn't too crazy. Who knows what things are going to look like in 2025? Because inflation's just crazy at the moment. Everything's going up: food prices, energy prices, rent, mortgage, everything.
How are your assignments coming along?
Not too bad.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Depulso, huh? What does it do?
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a...
Let me equip that spell. Put it here.
Books here.
Okay. Let's try it out on the books.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Alright, let's make some more Wigan Well potions. Ryan Spencer says NVIDIA would only bring MCM when it works. I'm sure they're testing MCM designs internally, but I don't think it comes with the 50 series, maybe 60 series. Yeah, it definitely won't be with the 50 series. I think they're not ready yet. And with rumors of AMD not making a, let's say, an enthusiast level graphics card in the next year or so, they don't really need to rush either. Gamer Within says, I will be selling my 4090 to offset the price of the 5090, but that is true. Things are getting ridiculously expensive. Yeah, I always sell my GPUs. I don't tend to keep them. I've got all the GPUs I need to do my hobby, because this is my hobby, so I'm happy with what I've got so far. Okay, I've got everything I need here. Let's have a look at what other missions I've got to do. I'm trying to get all of my side quests done. So I've got no assignments at the moment. I do have some side missions. Ghost of Love. The map portrays the forest, bridge and candles. I've put it into my bag for reference. Use the map with the floating candles to find treasure. Wonder if I can get a build a waypoint. No path available for this one. Okay, I guess we'll do that one another time. We do have some more missions though. This one is the room quite meet the Professor Weasley. Let's go and do that.
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio.
Trying to get used to all of these movesets.
Protego.
Interesting. Imorin says it makes no sense to keep a GPU over 2 years when you can sell it and get the newest tech. That's the way I think. I generally get a new GPU every 18 to 24 months. But that's not feasible for everyone, so I understand.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
So Sonda says, hey mate, are you excited for GTA 6? Yes I am. Looking forward to it for sure. It's been so long since they made a new GTA. Everyone's going to be interested to see what you can do in it. With all the new tech we got, they should be able to make something special. C. Anderson says, sold my 3090 PC and built a 4090 PC for free. Okay, well, that was a smart choice.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
I've played this game in HDR while not recording, obviously, and it looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, it looks great on the S95B.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay, let's do it. Let's equip this to a new spell set. Learning way too many spells now. I think this one can go here as well.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Gamer Within says GTA 6 is going to break records. Sadly won't come to PC day one. Really? I didn't think. I thought it was coming to day one for PC as well, but if that's the case, then that's very disappointing.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
And Sonda says, me still waiting for Silent Hill 2. Yeah, that's going to be a good game for sure. Okay, I got to take a look around here.
Revelio. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
I've got these items and it said I had to find this room before I could use it, so I wonder if I can use them now. Check again. So it says unidentified outfit extraordinary. Take this room to the room of requirement to reveal its qualities. I'm here right now, so somewhere in this room it will reveal the properties of my new outfit. Go looking around.
Levioso. Accio.
I need to bring this back.
Lumos.
There's nothing under there. But I think I can use that to get over here. So let's pull this towards me.
Accio.
Can probably run and jump. Don't know if that's going to be close enough, but I'll give it a try. Just about close enough. Found some gloves that are not even better than what I already have, so that was pretty useless.
Revelio.
What else do we have here? Another chest. See if we can get rid of these chairs.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Not an intruder.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
The painting speaking to me. I guess I got nothing more to say. Bit offended. The room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing.
Lumos.
Pretty dark in here.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Mighty Wolf says, is the stuttering fixed from when it launched? It's improved, plus I'm using the Ascendio mod, which actually reduces stuttering as well. So all of these things combined, it's certainly an improvement.
What was that?
Some kind of bug.
Was that a golden snitch?
Where's it gone?
Revelio.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
All of these paintings like to have a joke and a giggle at my expense.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
So why is GTA 6 not coming to PC on day one? What's the reason for that?
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Okay, I've got 2 pieces of unidentified gear, so I can get to use that now. So I got a Crimson Mystic Assemble, and I got a tanned cloak.
You'll find
Oh, let's have a look at this then. It gives me more defense, and also has a trait, increased damage with Defender. Let's equip this. This actually looks pretty cool as well. think I'll keep it. The other one didn't really boost my stats, so I don't really care about it.
Items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Okay, well, thanks for the help.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Okay, another spell to learn.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Nice. Okay, I need to add this to my moveset as well. So, which one should I use? Works. What else can I conjure? That'll do. I meant to cast something else, conjure a potting table as well. Potting table. Let's put this over here.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Okay, more spells to learn. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Been playing for an hour and 30 minutes now, so it's time for a break. But yeah, really enjoying the game so far. If you're new, consider subscribing. And I'll probably play this a little bit tomorrow as well, probably around the same time. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video.